The hits were hard and the tackles were intense as the Doughboys laid it all on the line this season. Melissa Bell shed some light on the team's history as she shows us the sights and sounds of this year's games.
This year's Doughboy football season had many ups with a few downs, but what it had most of all was the support of its fans and the Columbus community.
It's really exciting, and it's just such a great tradition that we brought back to Fort Benning, and it just is another opportunity for our soldiers to come out and have a good time, families come out and have a good time, and really, meet the Columbus community.
But as we celebrate games, do you know the history of the Doughboy Bowl? As a recent addition to Doughboy football, this bowl started in 2010 with the return of 3rd Brigade soldiers after deployment and a conversation with its commander.
He and I were talking about how could we create an anchor back from Iraq to Fort Benning. And it went from what if to why not to let's do it. And we ended up coming up with the first ever Doughboy Bowl.
And I bet you didn't know this little fact about a well-known former Doughboy coach.
Dwight David Eisenhower actually coached the Doughboy team many years ago, and he did not win the Army championship. And he was promptly relieved of his duty as head coach. So he couldn't be head coach for the Doughboys, so he decided to get a 5th star and end up being president of the United States.
With more and more teams lining up to play the Fort Benning Doughboys, get out your face paint and pull down that tailgate because the Doughboys are in it to win it. Melissa Bell, Fort Benning TV.